Hello. I hope everybody's doing very well out there. I'm still feeling pretty rough. Thank you all for your prayers. If you're not part of the channel, subscribe, share, like, comment in the videos. Make sure you leave all prayer requests every day, these videos that we do, and who you want to pray for in these last days. I was about to do a video last night at 11 o'clock. There was so much news came in late last night, some very disturbing news. But I want to start out this video once again telling you not to fear these events. I let you know what's going on, what I'm seeing, what I learned, and I did have some dreams. Some very good dreams, actually. So we're going to talk a lot about quite a few things today. I'm not going to keep you long. I know everybody's busy and they got things to do. It does look beautiful out there today. I've just not been able to get out in days. I'm just not able. I was supposed to go pick up some stuff from people to give out food today, and I just couldn't do it. I had to tell them I couldn't do it. I had to call my aunt, tell her I couldn't do it either, because I just still hurt so bad with whatever this is. I just ain't felt good. Last night, very late, maybe around 10 o'clock, they rushed Putin to the Kremlin, to his bunker. It was very disturbing. Now, a lot of things happened before that. Erdogan, the Turkish president, had a heart attack, but they don't know if it was a heart attack or he was poisoned. There was multiple reports on that. As soon as that happened is when that they rushed him to the bunker. That's when that happened. So that was pretty disturbing. And I thought about maybe getting on last night because of it, because it was very big news. Nobody really knew what was going on. Still, the other big news is Biden made a threat to Kim Jong-un, better known as the Rocket Man, that has no fear of letting off enough nukes to destroy the whole planet. But we sent two nuclear submarines, and I know they're all nuclear, but these have nuclear missiles on board, to South Korea in Ukraine. Let's see. Trying to think. I mean, you're right up against China in their backyard. You're up against really Russia in their backyard too when you put those there at South Korea and North Korea's backyard. So that set off a lot of alarms. So you kind of see this all playing out and how it's going to happen. So it's playing itself out. A lot of this war stories and everything else is playing itself out. We know what the end result's going to be. It's not going to be good. That's why I tell you, rest assured, Jesus told us about these days and that they would come. And that when these things happen, these many earthquakes in diverse places, which is happening all up the East Coast, the West Coast, all over the world. I mean, I can't keep up with them. That look up, your redemption runneth nigh. That means we're almost out of here. That's why I get on here daily, to remind you of all the events and that time is running out. And it is. We don't have much more time. There will be a nuclear war. It's in the Antichrist's best interest to do it. We all know it's about to happen. Us that watch and know prophecy knows it's going to happen because it's actually in the Bible code. Pretty much tells it. It will happen. A lot of things that you think is going to happen will not happen. But a lot of things that a lot of people do not expect will. There will be a great World War III, and after that, there will be a power grab by the Antichrist to rebuild the Roman Empire. And he will. He'll be successful at it. But his number one goal is the Jews. He don't care about you. He don't care about America. He don't care about Russia. He don't care about China. All he cares about is the Jews and building that third temple. The devil don't, I mean, it's so funny. They're having this big devil convention tomorrow. Satan Con, that's what it's called. And these idiots don't realize Satan, the only thing he has in mind is to kill them and destroy them. He don't play well with humans. But he needs an army. So he's building his army of a bunch of nitwits that really think that he's going to share power with them. And that just shows you how stupid his followers are, because they're not the brightest things in the tool shed. But he wants to destroy mankind himself. He hates mankind. You were made in the image of God. So he despises you. That's why he attacks you all the time. But these people will worship him to the end. And trust me, the eternal fire of the lake of fire for eternity with him is not going to be pleasurable for these dum-dums that worship the devil, that are too stupid to know what they're doing. Because that's really what you need to pray for them, because their ignorance is beyond belief. And if they don't turn around, they're going to find out the hard way. But just pray for them. Pray that God sends down a lightning bolt there in Boston and wakes these people up. Let's pray that that happens. They are our brothers and sisters. They just don't have any sense. And that means we got to pray for them. We can't sit and condemn them and everything else. I know it's easy to do, but they need to be prayed for. God needs to wake them up, and they can be woke up. God can do that. That's why I tell you to pray for the people under these videos and all these comments, the prayer requests, everything like that. Because it's very important that you do that. And always make sure that we know in the comments and stuff like that if you notice any change in the people that we're praying for. That helps. Facebook did send me a thing. Still can't get in there. I mean, I can see the messages and stuff like that, but I still can't do anything with it. I know my Aunt Sharon said, did you check it? And I haven't checked it in the last couple of days, but I did check it today because she asked if I had checked hers because of the food. And I said, no. I went on there and I seen where everybody's messaging me. I can see the message. I just can't. I can even click on it. I just can't do anything. I don't know what's going on, but it's where I got hacked. And somebody had turned me in because there was some stuff come up on the feed, or it was going sending messages to people or something. I don't know what the heck it was doing. And I went in and changed the password and everything, but still can't get in there. So I don't know if they're reviewing it or what. I have no clue. It's Facebook. But I did want to remind you that, and thank you actually for the mini coffees that was bought yesterday. I've definitely missed all work this week, so I'm not going to be paid next week by any means. So it'll probably help me next week because I didn't have anything coming in. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it next week as bad as I feel. I hope I am. Or I hope we get raptured and don't have to worry about any of this stuff anymore. But thank you all for buying the coffees and supporting the Jews. Because like I said, everything I get, always 10%, the 20% goes back to the Jews. Always. Even the super stickers, everything. I do that monthly through my account that goes into the helping the Jews. And what it does, it brings the Jews back from other countries. These are usually elderly Jews that's never been back to the homeland. And they bring them back. And once you bring them back, you got to, make sure that they get the supplies. These are older people. So they got to be fed and they got to have medicine, stuff like it. It's rough, but it's just something that I took on many years ago. And I just think it's a good cause. Also, Brother Bob, I need to get a link off of him for his Feed the Sheep. That's something else I'm interested in. Sending Bibles all over Africa and places like that. I've been doing that for a long time. Used to send Bibles to the Philippines and stuff like that. I used to raise a lot of Bibles. Had one whole room here at the house, and I've been sending these Bibles to the prisons and jails, stuff like that. Anywhere, because I figured if we're going to be raptured, these Bibles really need to be in places I thought would, benefit people to have them. So I've really been on before I got sick, I was really just trying to distribute these to anywhere I could to make sure that the Word of God, because it's very important that the Word of God is there once we're gone. So, I'd usually go to the dollar store or Dollar Tree. I don't know how easy it is to do this now, but you used to be able to get a Bible for about $1. And we would stock up on them and send those to countries that really was in need of them. And there is a lot of countries that, it's hard to get a Bible. Some of them is even illegal. That tells you a lot of where we're at today. Everybody's like, well, the church can't be, You know, the church has got to go through the wrath of God because they didn't deserve to be punishment. These dum-dums that come up with this stuff, which is the apostasy of the church, don't realize more Christians are killed every year than any other religion combined. If they would actually take their head out of their butt, they would know that. But they don't care. They just like to repeat that because they're lazy and don't want to do the work. So they just come up with stuff and throw it out there so they don't have to do anything. That's where we're at. And I pray that for these people that they need it. Everybody needs prayers, trust me. We're in one of the most, this world is so corrupt and evil, it's beyond my belief. I mean, just absolutely stunning how evil it is. So definitely pray for the world as much as you can because it needs it. Especially your brothers and sisters all over the world. Because World War III is just around the corner. And it's only a matter of time before it hits the fan. Luckily, we'll be out here. I did mention my dreams. It was kind of strange. Very good. I was in a stadium. I guess it was a stadium. I don't know if it was or not. There was plenty of people there. I had a lot of kinfolk there. My cousins was there. And it was a big feast. It was a big banquet. It's beautiful, beyond belief. And they was all singing a song. And the song was, "We're Going Home." And I'm telling you, everybody was singing it. It was so beautiful. I've never heard this song. I don't even know if it is a song. But it was saying, "We're going home." And I'm telling you, it woke me straight up. And then I had another dream about Tucker Carlson, of all people. I don't even know why I was dreaming about him, but I dreamed I saw Tucker. He was teaching, and I was with somebody. I don't have no clue who they was. And I was with Tucker, and he looked at me, and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just here to tell you, the rapture's imminent. The signs are all there. Everybody needs to be ready." And I said, "Oh, I agree with that 100%. I said, "I just didn't know you was watching." He said, "I'm watching." He said, "We're all watching." And I woke up. Another crazy dream. And I never dream stuff like that, ever. You know, I'm a rapture watcher. But I never dream about stuff like that, really, to be honest with you. I've had dreams over the years, but nothing in a long time about the rapture like that. Even talking about it. And the song "Going Home," I do believe it was a sign that we are getting ready to go home. So that should make you put a smile on your face, because I'm telling you, that dream did when I woke up. I was like, okay, God's telling me we're going home. We're going home soon. So that is a sign with these submarines and everything moving in China's back door. Everything that's happening with Russia being attacked last night in St. Petersburg. Them rushing him to the bunker. And they came up with this map today. It was revealed to the world that the Western powers, including the United States, Britain, France, and all of them, there are plans to divide Russia up into segments. And I'm like, but these people are crazy. But it's the Antichrist. But they're telling Russia they're going to invade them, and they're going to split it up. Now, this place has over 7,000 nuclear weapons. These people are crazy. You're living in clown world. But it's the Antichrist. He's got everybody confused. They're doing stupid stuff they don't even know they're doing. But eventually, Russia's going to say, okay, bring it. And that is going to start a nuclear war like you've ever seen. And there won't be nothing left of anything. And I've seen it. It does happen. It does take place. But you can't tell these dum-dums. They believe that they know everything. Everybody is, I just noticed by trying to talk to people today. Everybody is offended by everything. They know everything. Their pride is so, this spirit of deceit is so strong these days. And it's the Antichrist spirit. They're unruly. You can't talk to them. It's just absolutely so evil. So you know what I'm talking about. You see it. Everybody calls it the clown world. What's wrong is right. Right is wrong. That's all straight out of the Bible. That's what it is. All of it is straight out of the Bible. That right there is another sign that we are in the last days. I need to clean my window. I might do that later. But literally, keep your eyes up on the Lord, people. I do believe time has run out on this world, and it's any time. And I can't wait to see each and every one of you there. So keep on smiling. Like I said, do not fear any of these events. Do not fear this 3 days of darkness crap and all this other junk these people throw out here. It's garbage. Whatever happens after we're gone, I'm not too worried about it. Let it happen. I'm getting out of here. But don't worry about these things to come to pass. God even tells you, do not fear these things that are to come to pass. This is not your home. Our home's up there, and the only way through that is through Jesus. He is the door. He's the door. And just think about that song that everybody was singing in my dream. We're going home. That is a sign. We are leaving. And I think God just wanted me to know, hey, I haven't forgot about you guys. And He ain't. He's with each and every one of you out there. He hasn't forgot you. He's coming. And we are going home. If I don't see or hear from you again, I'll see you in heaven.